Leisure arts, leisure arts, leisure arts. When I think of leisure arts, I think of knitting and yarn and Hobby Lobby. Well, apparently they make paracord, so I'm going to look into it. Hey all, this is Joe, and I'm back in my office. I'm working on a woodworking project, and couldn't clear off the area so I could do this. But let's talk about today a leisure arts paracord. So, for those of you who don't know, Leisure Arts is a company they supply a lot of different instructional manuals, publications, and products for knitting and sewing. They do a lot of patterns and things like that. And as I was researching them, I found out they actually were owned by Comcast, as in Comcast Cable, up until July 1st or somewhere around there of 2019, when they were then sold to PA Distribution, who is a wholesaler distribution company that manufactures crafting items. So kind of aligned up more with what Leisure Arts does. Anyway, so I knew about them from my mom and my mother-in-law and my wife, who all knit or do yarning and things like that. And so we were at Hobby Lobby, or maybe it was Michael's. I think it was Hobby Lobby. And they had this paracord there. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a look-see. It looked rather cheap, but, for 18 feet, I think it was only like $1.99. It may have been $2.50, something in that neighborhood. So I thought, let's give it a look-see and take a look. So I picked up a couple colors. They had these three, as well as a yellow and an orange. So, as you can see here, this product is intended for adult fashion and decorative use. So obviously not $5.50. I don't know if I would trust this to $150. Nonetheless, $5.50. It looks like, yep, made in China. So this is definitely not your even Ultimate Survival Technologies type of paracord. So let's open it up and take a look, shall we? Okay. So first thing is, if you can't tell, this stuff is flat, like really flat. Bring it in here. So you can see, it kind of reminds me of shoestring almost. It's flat, thick. I wonder if this is even 7-strand. Let's take a look. What we have here. So it looks like it got snagged at some point. Isn't that joyous? So quality control is definitely not there. And, okay. And this didn't even have melted ends. Okay. So, looking here, it is 7-strand. But I don't know that, once again, I would necessarily trust it for any weight. As I said, it's very flat. Feeling the sheath, it is rough. So it's not even soft. Well, it is very flexible, kind of like the Ozark. The Ozark was also soft. Feeling these, they're they're all kind of rough in the feeling. So I don't know even how well this would be for making a bracelet. Let's take a look. So let's try and see how it melts. Okay. Catches fire easily, that's for sure. And it's definitely not like the Atwood where it kind of burns itself out. So obviously this is all synthetic. Now I'll give that time to cool. Okay, so that's still hot. Let's squeeze that, try and cap that end. There we go. Okay, so this is very flat. Let's make a quick little keychain and see how it works. Cuts pretty easily. So that kind of goes to how thin it is. The flatness is making it a little bit difficult to get it to line up right. It's yeah, this is not good paracord at all. You know, luckily I spent less than, I think, $5 on this due to my wife having a coupon. So I'll find a use for it somehow, but yeah, this is not good stuff. I remember using Michael's stuff, and I think the Michael's stuff was better than this. The Michael's branded stuff. So whomever Leisure Arts is using to make their paracord, this is really cheap. You know what this reminds me of is some of the Wish quality stuff. You know, you get various quality from Wish because you don't know who the manufacturer is, and it could be the same people who make Ultimate Survival Technologies, or it could be just really cheap run-of-the-mill stuff. This reminds me of some of the cheap run-of-the-mill paracord that's out there. So I cannot in good conscience recommend this stuff unless you just need it for maybe some type of ornamental crafting purpose. Maybe it would make a good shoelace. If you want to make some you have a cool color for a shoelace or something like that. You know, maybe bracelets for kids. If you wanted to do something like that, or like they said here, for jewelry purposes, maybe that would be fine. But I know they have some very bright, vibrant colors. So if you wanted to pick up, you needed just a vibrant color for something, that might work well for you. But yeah, this is definitely a no for me. And I think a lot of it has to do with just it being so flat. It's just not easy to, it doesn't want to work well. But anyway, so there we go. Once again, this is Leisure Arts Paracord, and they are getting my thumbs down. Well, thank you, everybody. If you like my content, please make sure to like and subscribe, tell your friends, and until next time, keep paracording. Later.